President Trump and Russian leader Vladimir Putin agreed to a limited ceasefire as they work on a plan to end the three-year-old war in Ukraine.
WGN's Andrea Medina joins us now with new information about the phone call between the two leaders today.
Ben and Micah, the Russian president supports President Trump's idea for a temporary truce on energy infrastructure attacks, but has not agreed to the 30-day ceasefire deal that Ukraine accepted and Trump is advocating for. Still, the White House views this as a first step towards peace.
After a lengthy phone call on Tuesday between U.S. President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin, it ended with the consensus for Russia and Ukraine to pause attacks on each other. In an official readout of the conversation, the White House says, quote, "The leaders agreed that the movement to peace will begin with an energy and infrastructure ceasefire, as well as technical negotiations on implementation of a maritime ceasefire in the Black Sea, full ceasefire, and permanent peace. These negotiations will begin immediately in the Middle East." As peace talks progress, Russia has been continuously targeting Ukrainian energy infrastructure and the electricity grid throughout the war, while Ukraine has responded with strikes to refineries and fuel depots. The Kremlin states that one of Putin's demands for ending the three-year conflict and preventing further escalation is a complete cessation of foreign military and intelligence support to Kyiv. In a press conference following the call, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says he is willing to support any proposals that lead to peace with Russia as long as they're included in the negotiations. He has requested Trump to contact him when he's available to discuss the next steps. Last week, Zelensky agreed to a full 30-day ceasefire, given that Russia's forces also comply with the terms. Zelensky has previously voiced doubts and lack of trust in Putin. While today's agreement fell short of the broader month-long ceasefire deal the Trump administration had been pushing for, yesterday Trump voiced optimism, stating that an end to the war is still possible.
We've had calls, but we're getting down to a very critical stage. And we want to get the whole Russia-Ukraine thing done. And I think Ukraine wants it. I know they want it. Everybody wants it.
The White House readout of the call made no reference to territorial concessions, which has been a major point of controversy. Back to you guys.